Welcome back to Homeward Bound, everybody. William, Constitution check.
I got a -4.
Yep. No. Constitution check does not have the -4.
Then I pass.
Sorry. What's your con?
12.
Okay, so 13 and 12 is a 25.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You pass. Okay. You guys turn around at the feel of these things impacting you and see coming from the other side across the bridge, or now crossing the bridge, is this large lumbering beast. Let me just pull up some battle music first.
Is it the Overseer, I think?
No.
Oh.
What you're seeing... Ooh, this is too loud. What you're seeing is a large quadruped creature with heavy plated armor on its back and spikes coming off of its sides. It's got like an armor-plated sweeping frill in the front and horns coming off of it. Think Pulcanthus meets a Triceratops.
Dinosaurs.
Pulcanthus.
Yeah, you familiar with the Pulcanthus?
No. I am now. Okay. And a Triceratops.
Yeah, think Pulcanthus meets a Triceratops. Everyone knows a Pulcanthus, but I'll put a Triceratops. I'll put a picture of a Pulcanthus up here for the noobs who don't know. I can't get its head to look quite right. Stupid stuff. It's not going to show properly. How unfortunate. But it's got like spiked, heavy armor on its back with spikes coming off of the sides, and it's covered in these blue scales all over the place. And out of its nostrils come a noxious green fume.
Oh, fucking hell. Is it?
I run.
Is the underside of its neck unarmored?
Grimes is running. William is staring and looking at this creature.
I'm like grabbing Zara, grabbing the cubs and clearing back over the hill.
You're clearing back over the hill. William, this large creature is charging in your direction. Roll me initiative.
You never answered my question, is it?
Oh, what'd you say?
Does it have a fleshy, like, under its neck?
You want to lie down and try and look underneath its neck?
Well, I'm looking at this picture of a Polacanthus or whatever, and I can quite clearly see its neck's unarmored. So is it like that?
That's why I said a mix of a Triceratops. It's got a big armored, spiky head.
Yeah.
And he remembered to describe the noxious fumes this time. So run for your lives.
So roll me initiative, William.
Fucking hell. Fine. I haven't got a token. I got an 8.
Okay. Let me bring you some tokens and shit. Grimes is gathering up the civilians and trying to run with them.
You take 37 damage from the charge. I'm gonna say Vast's breath weapon. Need 10 stone.
I don't actually have a proper token for this thing, so I'm just going to give a Pulcanthus token, but imagine Pulcanthus plus Triceratops here.
You have Pulcanthus?
I do have Pulcanthus tokens.
It's not a Pulcanthus. That one has like a spiky tail.
All right, I got 2 Pulcanthus tokens.
It's not a Pulcanthus. That's like a...
It's labeled as a
Armadon?
Pulcanthus.
Really? I don't think Pulcanthus have the spiky tail.
I think you're right. They don't have the spiky tail. These are clearly mislabeled. These are more Ankylosaurus-like things.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, whoever made these tokens is lying to us. William, what did you say you rolled? A
8.
I mean,
8.
Ankylosaurus are pretty similar to Pulcanthus, right?
They're very similar, but they have the tail weapon, and they don't have the side spikes. They just have more armored thingies. Wow, you both go at 8. Look at that. All right, so William, you meet it as it meets you in a head-on charge.
So I want to... The plan is it like head down trying to like charge me like it seems like a bull?
Yeah, like a Triceratops. Head down, spikes out. Big frill up in front.
What I want to do is sidestep and cut under its throat. Like, I feel like it hasn't got any metal plating on the underside of its throat.
Awesome.
So I want to duck low and slice it as it comes past.
All right, give me a roll to hit.
This is with the flame blade.
Making a called shot.
Yeah.
Yes, he is making called shots. So give me a roll to hit at -4.
28.
Ooh, 28 is a hit. Your sword catches the underside and rips into the creature.
Is that a
Roll
crit
me.
score?
It does not clear by 10. No.
16.
Excellent. I should have rolled its HP
Doesn't
already.
clear right. So it has more than 18 AC between the plates.
On the underside, yes.
Oh.
Does it seem like it's taking half damage from fire?
No.
Okay.
All right. So let me make sure you can see the bar of its HP. You do 16 points of damage to it, and it
We can kill it, Grimes.
hits you with a charge
Sure, it hits me.
for a 34.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah. How much does that clear by?
9.
All right. So it gores you. It criticals you with a charge is what happens
Shit.
with its giant Triceratops horns, which they're not really Triceratops horns, but that's the closest thing that I've got to describe it. So you're gonna take. Oh my god, those are terrible rolls on the first set of 3d12.
Holy shit.
15.
Should have taken my phase blade. I guess it only chips off 1 damage.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna take 35 damage. It didn't
Nice.
roll too great from the full-fledged charge with its horns that slams into you.
Yeah. Great.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about, though, right? It's all about its charge, this thing.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
were 80 feet down the hill, correct?
Yes, Grimes.
Yeah. So by the end of the round, Grimes has reached the top of the hill, ushering dogs and gnolls around. And he looks and sees William's not there, and sees him down at the bottom, locked in horns locked with this demon.
Your dogs
William!
go crazy.
So at the top of the hill, Grimes will turn around and load a crossbow bolt. So I guess I'll take like 1 initiative next round
Sure.
and kind of join the battle. But I
Okay.
think
I'm going to do some
running.
quick doodling. There's a ravine that's like this. Something like that for a ravine. But there is the slight bridge that crosses it. That's sort of like
These are
That-
the guys that be on the other side of the bridge.
yeah, that the creature has crossed over. If that makes sense.
So did it roll an 18 to hit that before, Neal?
I rolled a 19 to hit.
Okay.
Let's roll initiative every. Oh, William, you say a second attack.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I go for the underside of its armor again.
Go for it.
26
Is a hit.
or 22.
All right. 22 damage to the critter. It is roughly at half hit points here. The snake-like creatures on the other side, I guess, make attacks this round as well. They're actually gonna have to move to get an angle on you because this creature is in the way. This gate breaker.
Oh shit.
And they will make their attacks. 15, 15, and a 30.
Well,
I think a
30's gonna
30 will
hit.
hit you for 1d4 damage. You take
What
1
weapons
point
are
of
they using?
damage. They seem to be firing like spikes off of their tails or something.
Okay, I feel like Grimes should get an attack this round too. If
Sure.
you're letting them like
That's
move
fine.
in, join the battle. Like yeah.
Yeah, you run back at the end of the round. You load your crossbow. What are you gonna shoot at?
I think across the ravine at one of these guys.
Okay.
13 is a miss.
Yep.
Actually, it's 14, but it's still a miss.
Let me just get my frickin' thingies here. Roll their hit points. I believe 13 is it a 13?
It's a 14.
A 14 is a miss, yes. Perfect.
Goddamn hydralisks.
All right, initiative. We're just gonna have, fuck it, we can do an individual initiative, that's fine.
Yes, please. Oh, fuck's sake. Neal, did it not get a negative to its AC for charging?
It probably
Should
did.
have.
Would that push me over to beating it by 10?
On what? On your 20?
28.
If it was, no, that would not have cleared by 10.
Okay.
Hydras.
Hydras, yeah. And this is a Ultralisk.
Hydralisks and Ultralisk.
It's a bad combo. Have they done both ranged and melee upgrades, so who knows?
These are not Ultralisks. We're gonna call them Gate Breakers. Is that what I call them?
Gate Breakerlisks.
I thought we were calling them Ankylosaurus.
It's a two-word thing. Gate Breaker. There we go. Okay, and let's sort initiative. The Hydras go first, and they will fling their spikes, which is why they're named Hydras, at William with a... What's their attack bonus? Hydra plus 10. A 20 against William.
No.
A 23 against William.
No.
A 30 against William.
Yeah.
That will hit you for another 1 point of damage. Worthless. You're gonna have to start making poison saves soon, though. Not yet. William, it's your turn. Takes a couple rounds to kick in.
Okay. Come on. I'm playing for 20 here, Neal. 16.
Oh, 16 is good.
Crits on
That's a
fives.
crit, yeah.
You are aiming. You're still aiming for the neck, right?
Yeah.
So this already includes your -4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Hit. No crit.
What? It clears by 5 at least, surely.
It does. Oh, you. That's right. You crit on 16s. Yes, it is a crit.
For 32 damage.
You
Oh, come on,
all
Grimes.
but kill it.
Fuck.
It's the Gatebreaker's turn, and it is already on you, and it is going to gore you. It doesn't get its charge, but it does get a regular gore with its horns. We get an 8, becomes a 22.
No.
No, the horns hit your shield, knock it to the side. It stomps its feet on the ground, and you can see. Actually, hold on. Does it recharge this round yet? No. Nope. It's still like noxious fumes are coming out of it, but it has no breath weapon at this point. Grimes, it's your turn.
Are there any weak spots to aim for, or is a called shot with a crossbow not a thing?
I think at this point, no, because it's got its head low. You know, William can get under it, but your angles are bad.
I guess the 25 won't do it.
I've got a second attack, so.
You at the end of the round, are you 25ing the Gatebreaker or the Hydra?
The Gatebreaker now.
Yeah, it pings off of the big frills up front, and William gets a second attack.
30.
That's another crit,
Boom.
and you
31
rip it to
damage.
shreds. It vanishes into
Wait,
a
no.
cloud of these creatures
I want to
that
make a
sizzle.
graphic part of it. Like cuts off part of its head or something.
You're gonna have to drop your sword, right? Because you can't drop your shield. So if you want to hold it, you have to hit it with your sword, drop your sword, and grab it all in an
What about
instant.
it collapses, right? What if I take cover behind it, keeping a hand on it?
Give me a dex check. Because this is an
Dive
awkward.
under the dinosaur as it falls down.
No, just crouch behind it as it drops.
Give me a
I don't get
dex
shot by
check.
this thing. Yeah, dex check.
No,
15.
no. By the time you get close enough to touch it or like get a hand on it, it's already turned into not just a few of these things, but a huge cloud of these small floating creatures that fall towards the ground.
Okay, fine.
We roll initiative for the next round.
What's the initiative on the harpoon? What is it, 6 or 8?
I don't know.
I'll have to look this up, sorry.
William looks bad, doesn't he?
It does. 8 hit points.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful, Grimes.
I'll just say it's the same as a javelin,
Sure.
which is an 8.
All right.
12.
All right, Grimes, go for it.
So Grimes will run down the hill, give William some cover.
Thank you.
And we're going daggers. Let's see. Actually, the range on a throwing dagger, 15 feet is short range.
Ooh. You're 45?
I can throw throwing dagger at that one, can't I? With no penalties.
Oh, is it 15 yards?
Sorry, 15 yards is short range,
Yeah,
right?
that's short range then.
Right, so I huck one of these magic throwing daggers at it. I don't know if they have any bonus.
I will look it up.
These are the daggers of disarming. They may not. I think you just... All right, a 16 versus a Hydra.
Hydra AC is going to be higher than 16.
Are there any magic bonuses to these magic throwing daggers?
It's not going to be enough of a bonus if there is one, so I'm not going to bother looking it up yet.
My gear's trash. My character's trash. I'll just
Life
be a
is-
meat shield for you, William.
Thank you.
Life is miserable. Life is pain. All right, Grimes, you get 3 attacks against you.
It's nice of them.
He's giving you cover. He doesn't have a big shield and the armor and the flaming sword. He looks like the weak, sick man of the party. 21, 19, and 16.
No. When I am using missile weapons, I use my special tactics to get a bonus to HP.
Oh,
So I have 22 AC right now.
Special tactics, man. Love them. William,
All right. I throw the harpoon at one of them.
Pearl.
This is not counting magic bonuses.
Got it.
27.
You hit.
Does anything happen?
Well, first roll me damage.
Okay. What's harpoon damage? It's
I don't know.
D6.
Sure, that sounds fine.
Or is it D8? I remember, where is that big table with all the weapons? Is it in the DMG or is it in the player's handbook?
I'm in tactics. I was getting one to look something up, so I can look at the. Although actually, aren't we using Neal's?
Yeah, it's gonna be
yeah,
a
harpoon.
D6. It's
I
gonna be
think
a
you're gonna be
D6.
disappointed by a harpoon.
Harpoon's 2d4 actually.
Yeah, 2d4. That's better.
Nice.
It's more of a spear than a javelin.
It's only 7 initiative. Okay, 2d4 plus. What would the damage
And
be?
also, pick your Hydra.
Yeah, this guy. How do I ping him? Here you go, this guy.
Got it.
Actually,
I'm
no, the other guy. The guy on his own.
Okay. How much damage did you do?
9.
All right, you hit it for 9, and
nothing
we go
So
to the
hold on,
next round.
with missile weapon fighting style, can I move half and do full rate of fire?
Yes,
So I do get my extra
full rate of
dagger
fire. Yeah,
shots?
would you like to throw extra daggers?
Yeah, let's just throw them in the pit. Why not? A 20 and a 19. I guess we'll resolve them one at a time. So 20. I guess actually this is the only one within range.
Right. It looks like the throwing knives of disarming have no magical bonus to hit whatsoever.
Or to
Um,
damage.
Or to damage, and the 20 is not a hit. The daggers, well, I mean, they'll hit the
20 isn't a
creature.
hit.
No, they'll hit the creature and fall to the ground at its feet.
No damage done.
No damage done. Yep. These creatures have, let me describe them. They are cobra-like, but thicker, with claws and pincers about 6 feet down from the top. The underside is the softer, overlapping scales, while the top side is like skinless and fleshy, but covered with these movable, discolored, bony plates. Almost like they could fan up, and like they overlap each other, but they're flexible on one end. They are curved to fit with the rounded body and only attached on one side. And at this point, you can hear the creatures like hissing, and the bony plates on its backside are like up in the air, like fanned up. And about, as I said before, there's these claws and pincers about 6 feet down with these large crab-like things that sort of guard the underside of it when it's sitting up like that. So that's what your daggers are hitting, are these large crab-like defensive claws in front of it.
I figured out how these daggers of disarming work. You throw them, and then they disarm the user. Now Grimes is successfully disarmed. He's standing here with no throwing daggers.
Yeah, good job.
So the one that threw the harpoon at, has it got a harpoon stuck in it?
It does have a harpoon stuck inside of it.
I never specified the length of rope on this thing, but could I now, the rest of my turn, drag it into the ravine?
I don't think we have that much rope. Oh, I guess we picked up rope from the from some supply.
Well, it's about 60 feet from you. It's unlikely that you have attached 2 ropes to a harpoon. So let's just say you have no rope attached to it presently.
Okay.
Or I guess you do have a rope. So your rope is now dangling, probably in the thingy. We're going to roll initiative for the next round.
God, these initiative rolls are something else.
Right, ascending.
Across the ravine, are there more of these things?
No, it's just this small group. Mm-hmm. The one on the left goes first, and it looks like it is struggling. It's like swishing its tail as if it's trying to move, but it is not going anywhere. And eventually it just like grabs the harpoon with its crab claw, rips it out, and drops it, but still manages to go nowhere. The next Hydra runs, slithers really fast, like movement rate, well, I guess it's going at movement rate 12, so a regular speed slither away from you as fast as it'll take it. William.
Okay, the one that's running away, can I charge it?
Yes, you can charge it. It's running up a hill. I don't know if you want to go up a hill and crest over it, but...
So there were hills on both sides of the...
It's shallow hill, slight hill, yeah. Enough to block line of sight to the horizon, but...
I'm saying, like, is it in charge range or not?
Yes, it is in charge range.
And what, I'd have to go over the hill to get to it, though?
I'm just saying you would end up near the top of a small hill to... That's all. I'm just giving you information about the world around you.
That's
I'm
fine.
not trying to scare you. All right. You chase it down. Catching it from behind as it runs. +2 to hit for charge, +2 for back attack.
31.
You hit it.
Is that a crit? No.
Let's see. Its plates are currently down, so you clear by not 10. Nope.
It's not got its claws in the front, though, to defend it.
It does have its claws in the front to defend it, yes.
Yeah, but it's its back attack. It's a back attack, so it doesn't have its claws.
Correct. Right.
But
You
still-
hit,
it's
so you
still-
do not clear by 10.
Okay. 22 damage.
Let me just bring it down so I can see its HP total. Minus 22. There we go. Grimes?
I will cross as well. Walk up to this guy. 2 swords, 2 daggers, whatever. Is there anywhere are there gaps between plates or like?
Most definitely. At this close range, and with the light extending by your daggers, you can see that it's got these like bony plates that overlap it, and right now in the back they're up and sort of like a clacking thing, and between these plates is just soft fleshy stuff, but that's from the back. In front it's got these big crab pincers that are sort of blocking your avenue towards its backside.
And if I try to maneuver around it, it rotates to face me?
Rotates to face you. It squares with you.
Okay. Well, I'm probably just looking for a 20 anyways, so...
You hit.
25 does it?
Yep, does not clear by 5, but you do hit it. Even through the crab pincers.
Alright, 4 points of damage.
Wait, does it do double damage against these, though?
I think so. Does the phase blade do double damage?
Did it do double damage originally against the other creatures?
Against demons, it does.
Yes, then it does double against these as well. So 10
total.
Sure. Just as a rule of thumb here, if I told you your weapons do double damage, they do double damage against everything here.
But
Okay.
okay, I was just, the dinosaur didn't take double damage or didn't take half damage from fire. So I was-
Correct.
okay.
A wise observation, and I appreciate
Okay.
your carefulness.
Okay. And an offhand 21, I think, is a miss.
Ooh, just barely. Unless you have another +1 in there somewhere. I don't see it.
And I have another attack, but I think that's at the end of the round.
All right.
This magic sword, right?
The one squaring off with you is going to make 2 crab pincer attacks at you. We got a 10 and a 12. No dice.
Nice rolls.
Let's see. William, now is the time you need to make your next Constitution check. All right, you're good. You've been hit by a total of 3 darts, right? And they each did 1 damage to you?
Yep.
All right, so next round, at the end of next round, I need you to make me another con check. William, get your second attack.
Still back attack, but no charge this time.
Right.
Or do I get the charge bonus?
Forget the charge.
28.
Hit,
Have to laugh at that though, yeah. 25
and
damage.
it dies.
Wait,
into
I
a
wanna-
plume of...
I want to get a piece of this thing as a trophy.
All right, give me another dex check. Try and grab it before it vanishes. No,
God damn it.
you're too old, William. This is a young man's game.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes, a 23 does hit.
All right. I deal 8 damage. Yeah.
All right,
Sword.
and we go to next round. All right, the Hydra on over here that was struggling to move just opens fire on William now with a 14. I guess it's a 16 with back attack, but that's not a hit. William, it's your turn.
Turn around. I charge it.
Okay. You can charge it, no problem. Without that snow in your way, God, you can go so quickly. You can cover distances. It's amazing.
33.
You clear by 10.
19.
Right. 19. You can see that it is firmly stuck in place. The back end of its tail is swishing around, and it's clearly trying to move in some way, shape, or form. But the core of it, that's where most of its weight is resting, is just like rooted in place.
Okay, sweet.
Grimes.
Sticking.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. Roll some more misses. 23 might do it.
Is a hit.
Any points of damage?
You slay the beast. And William, give me your second attack. Unless Grimes, you have other stuff you want to do, of course.
I have other attacks, but
Go for it.
105 feet. I think I can move 105 feet and finish off, right?
Not a problem.
And I
you can go
actually circle
60
around so that
yards.
one of us gets a back attack.
Totally. It can't turn to face you, really. I guess it's actually probably still facing like this direction, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back attack. Miss.
Miss. Yeah.
I do have one more attack at the end of the round, but
There we go.
I have a question. If I have this magic sort of swiftness that gives me an extra attack, and it's in my offhand, but I'm ambidextrous, but I still get a penalty or something. Right, I've got -1 with my offhand. Is the free attack also at a -1?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right, William, you slay it. It dies.
I try and grab it.
Dex check it.
They pass one eventually.
Nope, not today. But give me a poison save at the end of the round.
You know, con check.
Con
Nailed
check,
it.
yeah. All right. Good job.
I go and I pick up my disarmed throwing daggers.
They're
I pick up
lying.
my harpoon.
Yeah, they're all lying right at the feet of the things that you struck with them. You find them. You can see Zara is back there, weapons drawn, guarding the dogs and the pups and the kobolds as you guys slay these things.
Is there anything coming over the hill? The hill that
Not-
William was charging up.
Not yet. And when William, you got to the top, you didn't necessarily see anything, but there weren't any light sources either.
Yeah.
Needless to
way-
say, your dogs have made quite the racket among the shrieks of those bizarre three-legged squat monsters.
Which way did the warriors go? With the dad?
They went roughly that direction.
So I think we should, unless you want to go and take a look over the hill, Grimes, see what's there. and then
Yeah,
come
Grimes
back.
will walk up this hill on the other side of the ravine.
You see, heading in your direction, there are the remains of that group that moved out over the bridge. They're coming back, and you can tell because that one creature in the purple-plated armor with the spear has like a ball of fire in its hand, leading the way in your direction.
How far away are they?
1,000 feet?
Are they dragging things?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
And that overseer is marching behind them all, 25 feet up in the air, stalking after you.
Do we head back to the boat, Grimes?
Grimes comes back down the hill like, the demons are returning.
I think it's time for a tactical retreat. Right, we can't fight all of them.
All right. You guys have time to make it away. You grab Zara, you grab the dogs, you go back over the hill, follow the ravine back towards the beach. You make it back to the beach
Yeah.
without any problems, without any signs of demons. Just the ever-present shrieking of those squat, we're just going to call them shriekers.
Goddamn shriekers. I know you're not wounded, Grimes, but I could do with a few days to rest.
I took an acid ball to the face.
From Mushroom Man. Yes, that's true, you did.
All right. So you guys hang out in the cove.
Yeah, on land?
I don't know. Did you go back in the sea?
Can we get back to the boat without going in the water?
Yeah. You've dragged the water up onto the sand. You're fine.
I mean, I'd say we wait in the boat.
All right. You all pile back in the boat, paddle out to the water. Good safe distance. While Zara speaks to Grimes, saying, I do not like this place.
No, I don't think we're supposed to.
Where are we going, Grimes? Where are we going? I thought your... She points to William without using a noun to define him, was a great warrior and a great leader of people. And yet...
A
yet
great
here we
warrior,
are.
yes. But look where he's led us.
Recklessly
guy.
charging into battle at every opportune moment. How did he ever gain mastery with an arming sword?
It was hard fought. You know, he's strong, but I think I'm still a better swordsman than him. He's yet to best me in a duel.
She nods understandingly. Perhaps it's time for more calm heads to prevail. Where are we going, Grimes?
Do you have any insights? Does Velthara call to you?
She is quiet to me. Dead to me. But I remember her ways, her teachings, and I am no coward, nor no fool. If neither of you are up to the task, then you watch my pups, and I will find out where these demons go, and where we go. Take me to shore.
To William, I say, Zara seems to have it in her head that she can hunt and track these demons. She's
Well,
actually dropped off at shore.
We'll go. She can help us when we head out. I just need some time to heal. She'll surely die if she goes on her own.
Yeah, I think it goes back to jabbering and Nolish behind William's back. Now that he's wounded, he's patient and suggesting caution.
She
He
nods.
says we should wait till he's healed. I guess.
And then what? Where will we go then? We need to know where we are headed. We cannot wander aimlessly forever. What do you hope, that we just wander upon and a path home?
A timeless demon battle? Never know. Could happen across one.
How did your people ever manage to forge such weapons of war with such feeble minds? Luck does not happen that way. You do not just come across answers to life's questions.
I'm a very lucky man. You know, I once broke Jexel's own blade.
Neal, does it sound like it's getting heated? Could I?
I think Nolish is one of those languages that always sounds heated.
I love you, sweetie. Have a good day at work.
But is she like standing out and puffing out her chest and?
No, she's calm.
Okay.
She's
Fine,
chill.
yeah. All right.
Does the volcano not call to you? I point to it erupting in the distance. Surely that is the epicenter of this place.
This answer seems to satisfy her. She sits back in comfort, gives you a couple of nods, and goes quiet.
Little does she know I'm considering throwing the pups in the volcano
Oh, God.
as a sacrifice. All right, well, yeah, I mean, how long's 8 HP a day is it now?
Yes. Actually, what were you at right here? 8? I think William passes out hard in the boat, and Zara and Grimes chatter about this and that over him.
Rest.
Yeah.
Does Zara ever push the take me to shore and let me go scout alone?
No,
Or
once you
is it
point out the
one-off?
volcano and say that's your destination, or imply that, she seems satisfied with your answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. William, you'll gain 10 HP this first rest.
10.
10.
Strange. Okay.
Yeah. I know.
I keep resting. I've got a lot more to get. 31 more needed.
Okay. So it'll take
Rest for
you
like 4 days.
Yeah, you're going to be getting 8 from here on out. So what do you need? 4 days? Is that what Graham just said?
4 days, yeah.
Over that, I can gain my 1 back.
Okay, so that's basically 100 hours in the ship, sitting and waiting and watching.
Yeah, you gotta remember though that Grimes and William are pretty used to sitting in silence for long periods of time. With
Frofro
nothing to do.
did prep you for days on end in tight, cramped quarters with nothing to do. At least
Yes.
this time you have the howls of the shrieking eels and the shriekers instead of the whipping winds of the snowstorms.
Yeah, like this boat's probably bigger than the tent.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, the harpoon, at least we've got an idea of what it does now, so I don't... Would having a rope tied to it in any way impact the ability to use it as a throwing weapon? Because, I feel like in real life it probably should, but...
Yeah, but I think it's probably less than a 5% difference when you have William's strength.
Okay, I'll leave the rope tied. So can we say how long the rope is,
50 feet. You'll probably need a foot or two to tie to the end, but that's just a pain in the ass. So let's just say 50-foot reach with it.
Okay, cool. And it didn't paralyze it, it was just seemed to be held in place.
Yes.
Unable to move. Alright, let's head back then. I mean, I'd say we go back to the ravine and we start following the ravine until we get back to that hill. See if the battle's, restarted. And if not, follow the direction that the warriors dragged off the bodies towards the volcano.
All right.
All right. Days pass. You heal up. No sign of the demons. Why do you think there's been no sign of them? You know, you were only 1,000 feet in front of them. It's been 5 days, 6 days of resting here. Why did they never chase you down?
They may
Why'd
not
they come
have
after
noticed
you?
us. We're not on their creep, so I don't know if they can see us here. I don't know if they know we're here. At least that's what I'm assuming. Hoping.
Okay. Cool. After your 5 days, where to? The volcano?
Yeah, did we get back to the hill?
Yes, you can get back to the hill. There are no signs that a battle's ever been here.
Okay, then yes. So where the demons went to the volcano.
Right.
Staying on the right side of the path, the right side of the ravine.
Right
I think
side of the
so.
ravine. You follow in the direction of the volcano, using it as a landmark. It erupts every, 20 or 30 minutes or so, spewing bright lava into the sky, illuminating things.
How much closer are we getting? After 20 minutes, 30 minutes,
Not a lot closer after 20 minutes. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you gotta hike to a mountain. It's not a short walk.
Is the ground still blue stone?
Yeah, it's this sort of deep blue looking soft rock stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it the same color as the blue scales on some of the demons?
I think only if you don't have an eye for color.
Okay.
You and I would probably be like, yeah, it's the same blue. But Fran would be like, oh my god, William, don't you know that is like
Eggshell blue.
Yeah, it's like the baby blue eggshell mauve.
And it costs
Look.
£92 a tin. And we need 7 of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to my life. You don't know how pertinent that comment is.
All right. You continue forward. Why don't we take our second break right here, and we'll come back on the other side with some more Homeward Bound. See you guys in a bit.